What is up, guys? It is JCD here back with another video, and today we are going to be doing the biggest NBA Live Mobile Pro Pack opening. But without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Alright, so we have got 200 Pro Packs, and we're going to be opening every single one of these. Now, I don't know how long this video is going to take, but we're just going to get straight into it. So come on, give me some of that elite stuff. No, I actually got 2 elites opening like 50 of these packs. And I have got 1.4 mil or something, so I can actually do another one of these videos opening 200 Pro Packs. So if you guys want that, why don't you smash that like button. Also, smash that like button if you like soda, because if you don't like soda, well, you might need to get some help. Also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, you might need to get some help, so you better fix that. No, you are probably fine if you haven't subscribed to my channel. Alright, come on, James Harden, give me some of that elite stuff. Nate. I wonder if any of these players are valuable. Alright, come on, I'm going to close my eyes for this one, ready? Timothy Lowell. I really wanted that, even though I wouldn't put it in my lineup. I really wanted it. Because that's probably one of the best players of all time, right? Come on, give me some of that elite stuff. Okay, ready? Are you kidding me? BJ Armstrong. Charlie Scott. Oh, that reminds me. If you guys have ever been to the store, you might know Scotch fingers. Like, they're really good, actually. No, you should probably buy them. Malcolm Brogdon. Don't even know. Well, I know who that is, but I don't really know who it is. You know how when you know? What the heck? Goodrich. Oh, that's good that he's rich. Okay. Okay, we're gonna smash these open. Ooh, 79 Larray Johnson. That's good, except there's actually a specific player I want. Come on. Come on, James. Oh, shivers. Oh, shivers. You guys see that? Some stupid scammers put a survey on my laptop. I'm just gonna fix that. Don't scam people, don't scam. Chris Dudley. Dud. Okay, let's open these. Jabari Parker. Dwayne Dedmon. O'Brien Scalabrine. Actually, one time I went fishing and I put my fishing rod in and I pulled it out and guess what was there? A bunch of scallops, and I didn't even know what those were. I actually thought they were a type of Oh, 59 overall Jeremy Grant. That's awesome. Alright, come on. I'm joking, guys. We got an 81 overall. That's pretty damn good. Elfrid Payton, also known as the guy with the crazy hair. Oh, shiver. Okay, that's okay, guys. I have a Google Home, and sometimes it talks when you didn't even ask it to. It's actually disturbing. So shut up, Google. It's probably going to reply to me. Come on. John Paxson. Come on, James Harden. You're looking angry. Give me some of that good stuff. The elite stuff. Ricky Rubio. James Harden. Oh, guys. 84 Julius Irving. That is pretty good for a blooming pro pack. Let's check his stats. 76, 77, yeah. So just basically numbers under 90, I think. Yep. So not amazing. I would not use them in my. Actually, maybe I would use them in my lineup. Probably not though. But I don't care because, as you can see, I probably don't care about my lineup since I spent 1.4 mil on pro packs. So yeah. That's only because the things end and I'm like, you guys would probably enjoy this video a bit more than watching me show my lineup that's going to be deleted in 2 weeks. It's the 2018 reset. So I'm excited, guys, for 2019. Make sure to stay tuned for those videos. Jarrett Jack. 173 packs left. That is good. So we're like, I don't know, okay. I'm not a mathematician, I'm not Albert Einstein, so I'm not going to say, but we're open 25 packs and already got 3 elites, I think, or 2 elites. Something like that. Pretty good. Guys, 84 is pretty good. I mean, I know I wouldn't use it, but still for a pro pack, it's pretty good. Tristan Thompson. Derek Favors. Okay, I was trying to make a pun, but you can't really make a pun out of that. Justin Jackson. Oh, juice! Like orange juice. Alright, sorry about that. Orange juice, Luol Deng. Okay, guys, 173 pickety packs left. John Barry. Oh, I could use that for my lineup since I've got a 55 overall blooming lineup. I mean 65. But no, I could actually have a 95 lineup, but I sold all my platinum so I could buy pro packs, which is probably one of the stupidest things ever. But don't judge a book by its cover, people. Well, you can with me, but not with anyone else. No, just kidding. 1.4 mil, 7666. Except, oh, Caspi. That reminds me, I used to have a friend called Caspi, and he was actually a plumber. And one time he came to my house, and he was saying to me, he's like, do you need me to fix your drain? And I'm like, no, I didn't even ask you to come here. And then he's like, no, I'll fix it. So he pulled the drain, and then the water pouring out from the drain accidentally choked him to death. So, sorry about that. I just forgot your name. So, yeah, and why is Pulsars doing the Watch Me Whip? Like, seriously. Guys, I think Pulsars is a time traveler. So please, report him, even though he's probably dead. I think he's a time traveler. I want more elites. Okay, yes, I know it's on blooming 20%. You tell me this every 5 minutes, and then it charges like an hour longer. We are not getting any good pulls. Come on, James Harden. Why are you bullying me? Give me some of that elite. Oh, shivers. Phil Hubbard. Oh, that reminds me. I used to go to this antique shop, and they had lots of cupboards, and I picked out a cupboard, and the lady tried to grab it, but then she accidentally was pulling it towards her, and it fell on top of her and kind of killed her. So yeah, I have lots of deaths in my people I know who died from stupid things like that. You know, not really, but you know. James Harden, better give me some. Oh shivers. Yep, no elites. I bet you no elites because it's kind of common sense actually. Michael Carter Williams. I actually got that one right. Okay, number 13. Give me some elites. Because if you don't, I will. You didn't even want to see. I hope that I can sell all my players for like 5 mil. Oh, it's funny. I actually, in my last video, I was quick selling elites for some stupid reason, and I sold a silver player for bid now $100, and buy now $999,999. Guess what's funny? I actually sold him, but for $100. Someone probably thought it was rare, but it's not. Chris Dunn. Oh, that reminds me. There was this creepy old lady who, like, I don't know if she was a stalker, but she seriously was just like, whenever we went to like this specific park, she was just there and she just sat there and she looked like very creepy. And then she always told me, "Come here, little boy," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever." Like, what are you gonna do to me? Kidnap me? Well, she tried to one time, but I'm too tough for her. No, I'm joking. But yeah, she was telling me the story about a dungeon And then, yeah, it was just really creepy because she was like, yes, I once got stuck in a dungeon by a kidnapper. And I was like, was the kidnapper you? And she's like, mind your own business. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I just ran away. And then she tried to chase me, but she fell over and died, so. Yeah, that's another nice story. Okay, let's pop on over to these pickety packs. I'll pop on open these pickety packs. Now, James Harden, I know that you're angry today, but try and be happy because I don't care about that, but I just care about you giving me some more elites. Because I think we got 3 already. 4 in total, but 2 today. Oh man, I just need some of that elites. Oh yeah, awesome. 81 overall Alvin Robinson. I think he sells for 500k minus 470k, so 30k. It's pretty good. I might quick sell him because I can't be bothered waiting 4 hours for him to sell. Just kidding. I can. I'll probably sell him. I'm sorry to say. Dave Collins. From 72 reminds me. In the year 72, there was this person who was not very normal because all they ate was cheesy potatoes. And then, one time, I tried to feed them avocado, and they didn't eat it, and I was very angry. So I actually shoved it in their throat, and you can probably guess what happens next. Okay, yeah, so obviously it was death, unfortunately. Well, not really unfortunately, I was kind of happy, but no, I'm not a killer. Kind of, not at all. Davis Barternus? Oh, that reminds me that I used to go to this cafe for breakfast sometimes, and there was this bartender, and they were very creepy because they would just, whenever they served you, stare at you until you started eating, and then they'd be like, "Oh, thank you." They're like, "How do you like our food?" And I was looking to the opposite table, and this lady said, "Sorry, it's not very nice." No joke, the lady pulled out a knife and stabbed her to death. And I was like, oh, okay, not coming back here again. So then I left and didn't come back, as any normal person would do, besides that lady. Rod Higginsbottom. Yes. I think there was a person from, like, TV show called that. Juan Caswell. We're not even halfway through and we've already been going for 12 minutes. It's probably been a half-an-hour video. You know what, since I'm getting bored of Pro Packs, let's just go to the store and buy this Pantheon. You know, because really, what else, like, yeah, let's just open it because it better give me an, like, platinum at least. Junk. Absolute junk. They expect me to buy this piece of junk? You know, whatever. I'll buy another one because what else do I have to do with my, like, yeah. This is a rip-off. I would not recommend buying it, but it's the only thing you can buy with wrap, so. According to, some other human being, it's not a rip-off, but I'm sorry to say, but it is. Okay, James Harden. I should probably make a pun on Harden, but T.G. McConley? Yes. Oh wait, no, I think that was wrong. But I'm gonna predict what I get. Ready? Tomantis Tobbins. Oh, ready? I'm gonna predict on this one. Colby Simmons. Yes. Hashtag I'm mind predictor. No, I'm not. Because there's no such thing. Sean Marion. Oh. I think I know. I know what that means. De'Aaron Fox. Oh, that reminds me. One time I was going on a walk. Okay. Just me and my petty little bike. Okay. And then I see a fox. And I was like, oh, shivers. And then I got on my petty little bike and started running away. I mean, riding away. But then the fox, farewell. And I was like, did you just say something? And he's like, yes, have a good day. And then he pulled out, no joke, a pot of tea and started pouring it. He's like, "Good day." I was just kind of creeped out, so I just got on my petty little bike and rode away. So that was the story. That's probably the weirdest thing that happened in my life. Or the lady with the cupboard. Yeah. All right. Jeremy Lin. I don't even know a part about him. No, I don't even know. Oh, shivers. Okoro White. Maybe I've gotten a late, but I just didn't realise. Oh, Derek Rose. One time I went on a expedition walk. Oh, Dave Ming. And then I came across a rose bush, and I was like, oh, shivers, because I was like, I've fallen into a rose bush before, and trust me, it's not something you want to happen to you. Let's get a like on this video if you've got a similar thing, like where you fall into a rose bush and it hurts, So then, there was this bully kid, and he was like, "Hey, loser, jump into that bush." And I was like, sure." And then I jumped into the bush, and then I was like, "Oh wait, I shouldn't have jumped into the bush." And then I kind of regretted it, and then I realized that. And then I told him to jump into a bush, and he did, but he accidentally jumped onto someone cutting up vegetables, and he accidentally got stabbed in the back and died. So he kind of deserves it. So I don't actually feel sorry for him. No offense, Billy. Yeah. Patton. Okay. Halfway through, guys. Don't worry, you don't have to suffer much longer. Michael Curry. Oh, that reminds me. One time I went to this Indian restaurant, and they had all these curries, and I was like, oh, that looks so good. But then I ate a bit of a curry, and then I felt really weird pains in my stomach, so I ran to the 2-liter and I just let it rip, and it was really, really gross because it was like a mixture of like diarrhea and vomit. And then I went up to them and said, "What is in your curry?" And then she just smiled and like started kneeling down, like she was going down an elevator, but she was just on her knees, and she accidentally got a leg cramp and fell and snapped her knee. And then I was like, "Do you need an ambulance?" She's like, "Oh yes, please." And then I was like, hashtag sucker, you don't get no ambulance. So I think she died that day. So yeah, it's kind of my fault, but I don't really care. But yeah, that's another one. Oh, this is taking a long time. I don't know if I want to do another pack opening. If this video gets to 10 likes in the next week, I'll do another one. Opening 200. But trust me, I want to get 10 likes. Oh, Bill Cartwright. That actually reminds me again. One time I was riding a Hoboken, and cart with a Hoboken, and then this creepy person came up to me and was like, "Do you like sun-dried tomatoes?" And I'm like, yeah." And then she said, "Here," and she gave me this weird little bowl full of plastic tomatoes. And I was like, "Are these edible?" She's like, "Yes, yes, yes." And I was like, "But these are plastic." And she's like, "No, just swallow, just swallow." So I ate one and swallowed it, and then I started choking, and then she just ran away laughing. But then there was actually a dead person on the ground somehow. I think we ran over them in the Hoboken. Um, and then she tripped over the dead person and she died too. So it was kind of like a row of dead people. It was actually quite marvelous, quite a fabulous sight. But yeah, um, Looney. Oh, that reminds me. Sorry, people. I just have to tell one of these stories because I don't know what else to do. So I was one time watching the Looney Tunes, and then I heard a knock on the door, and I'm like, "Come in," and it was actually a weird robber. And then I went and I dressed up as in like what was it? I dressed up like a flamingo, and then because I thought maybe they're scared of flamingos, and turns out they actually had a phobia of flamingos, and they started screaming and they fainted. And then I kind of just like I was like, what should I do? I mean, you kind of tried to rob my house so I could kill you. Then I was like, oh, I'd go to jail. So I shoved his body in the cellar. So yeah, it's been lying there since actually. Maybe I can make a video showing you the body. Except the police came one day and they were like, we smell blood, and I'm like, oh, it's probably the cut on my finger. And then they're like, okay, have a good day. And I was like, okay. Like, surely they wouldn't believe that, but they did. So yeah, not really true, but The police part wasn't true. Maybe the other part, maybe it was true. Maybe, just maybe. Sloan. That reminds me, actually. There was this, because, you know, Sloan, sloth, same thing. So I was going on a walk in the forest, because that's what normal people do. And then I came across a sloth, and I was like, oh, hello, little sloth. And it didn't say anything. And then it went on the road, and I'm like, oh no, you don't want to get hit by a car. So it managed to run across the road, and then a car was about to hit me. And then the sloth started laughing. And then, okay, cover your ears because this is animal cruelty. I trotted on it. Okay, and the noise it was making sounded like a blooming, like when you resuscitate someone, like. But instead of saving them, I actually was killing it. And then I was like, oh, whoopsies. And then I, like started squeezing its stomach, trying to give it resuscitation, but I accidentally blew all of the air out of it. So then I kind of had to do the mouth resuscitation. So I blew, and then it went into a big fat balloon and flew away. And then, you know, what any normal person would do, I got a piece of string, tied it to the sloth's leg, and, you know, came home with a balloon sloth. It was very nice. I've still got it. I can make a video on it if you want. Dwayne Bacon. Now that's kind of an obvious story. One time I went to this farm, okay, and there was this pig and there was this cowboy, and the cowboy ran away, and then the pig said, "Hey, kids," and I was like, "Oh yeah, what's up, talking pig?" And then the pig was like, "Don't tell anyone this, but I can talk," and I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, I know." So then I ran to the farmer, and I'm like, "Your pig can't talk," and he's like, oh, "Okay." And then he asked the pig, he's like, "Pig, can you talk?" And the pig's like, "No," and he's like, "Yeah, see, I told you." And I was like, "Okay." And then what any horrible, horrible cannibal would do is the farmer brought in bacon. Okay? Fresh from the pig liver. Okay. And I was so scared. I was so scared. The pig started squealing, and I was like, "Why are you squealing?" And it's like, "I don't even know." And then I'm like, "Should I eat this bacon?" And it's like, "No." But then I accidentally didn't hear it say no, so I ate it. And then it died because I was so shocked. But then, what any normal person would do was I tried to resuscitate the pig, but I accidentally killed it even more and kind of chopped its body in half. Sorry if you people are vegans, just it's probably best for you not to watch the rest of the video because I'm kind of not vegan and I kind of kill animals. So yeah, hashtag I'm not vegan, guys. If you're still watching up to now, comment down below hashtag not a vegan. If you are a vegan, comment down below hashtag I'm a vegan, and then I'll probably pin your comment. Lucky you, James Harden. You're annoying the heck out of me. Oh, Kobe. That reminds me, there was this player called Kobe Bryant, which you probably all know, and I was actually at one of his games when he was like 80, because he was kind of just walking around on the court. He fell over a couple of times, you know, what any normal person would do. And then I said, "Can I have your autograph?" And he's like, "Sure, but you can't let anyone see." So I was like, "Okay." And then he said, "Everybody, I'm giving this weird kid an autograph." And I was like, "Okay." I was very confused. And then he autographed my thing, but he accidentally wrote LeBron James's autograph, and he's like, "Oh, whoops, that's not mine." And then he kept on going, but he kept on writing players like seriously Thomas Satoran's autograph, and I'm like, "No, I don't need these people. I just want your autograph." And he's like, "Oh," and then he started writing weird autographs, and I'm like, "Okay, just go." And then some stupid person threw a rose bush at Kobe Bryant and stabbed him in the head with a rose bush. It's terrifying sight. But you know what would any normal person do? I plucked the rose bush thorns out of his head, but that actually made it worse because I accidentally pushed them in. And then yeah, it kind of just got a bit gross. But for some reason, maggots started coming out of his head, and I was like, "Oh, help me, somebody!" But yeah, it was quite disturbing. But then he's like, "Oh no, I've always had maggots in my head," and I'm like, "Okay, yeah, not the most lovely sight, but you know, okay, what can we get?" I think this is the only video on YouTube opening 200 Pro Packs, trust me. Johnny Henson. Oh, that reminds me. So, for those of you guys who know Jim Henson, who made like the Muppets, and like I think he also made like some other movies like The Shining and Kill Bill. So basically he directed this movie that he didn't even release. And do you know what it was called? It was called The Return of the Shining. And I was like, I thought you were a Muppet person, but no, he made The Shining. And it was disturbing because he made a reenactment of The Shining, but with puppets. So when the part was his Johnny, I mean, I don't even know what this movie is, but, you know, the only part I know is that because everybody talks about it. Here's Johnny. So he opened, when the, Johnny came, it was a puppet, and it said, "Here's Johnny" in a high-pitched voice, and I'm like, is this supposed to be scary? And then I didn't even remember what happened since I've never even seen the movie. But yeah, it was definitely weird. Definitely. Give me an elite. We're not getting any elites. Let's just see what elites we've got so far. So we've got that 84 Julius Serving, 81 Malcolm Brogdon, 81 Alvisor. Yeah, so we've got 3 today. But we still got 38 Pickety packs, or maybe 4. 48 more Pickety packs to go. Marker roll. Okay. Let's. And guys, about that thing where I mind read it, it's actually because my this screen recorder I use is actually 3 seconds behind because obviously you can't get to the computer as fast. So that's what I meant. Like right now I'm already onto the second pack, but it's for some reason it's saying I'm like, yeah. See? Michael Curry. There's actually a second story about Curry, but I won't say it unless we get. If we get 50 likes, I'll tell you. I'll make a 1-hour episode of me just telling those stories while opening pro packs. You know. Okay, we've still got lots more packs to go. Come on, I just actually want to finish because I'm actually getting a bit bored out of my head. I mean brain. I mean skull. Alright, we better tell one more story just to top it off. Put the cherry on top. Okay. One more to top the cherry on top. Okay. What? That reminds me. One time I was eating ice cream, right? Because, you know, vanilla ice cream. And yeah, so basically I was eating Neapolitan, okay? You know. And then this weird thing happened to me. This weird animal just crawled out of the ice cream and said hello and then ran into a blooming mouse hole. Like the holes that mouses crawl through, you know, like the holes in the wall and things like that. I crawled through one of them. And I actually think it was a dodo bird because it looked like one, but then I was like, how could it fit through there? But I could have grabbed it and sold it to the blooming like Russian or I don't know, one of those kinds of government things. Would have paid me a couple mil, could be a millionaire. It's probably still on my walls right now. Sometimes I can hear it going quack quack. But yeah, sorry for being disturbing, everybody. That's you know, have to do the cherry on top. Now that one about Malik Monk. I used to know this weird monk, and it always said to me, it said, "What are you going to be when you're older?" And I think it wanted me to say a monk, but obviously I'm not a monk because I'm not like from the 1400s. So I said, no, I'm not going to be a monk. And then they said, make him a monk. And then they kept on sending me weird packages to my house that said, be a monk. And it had like monk costumes inside. And I was very confused. So I went up to the monk one day and said, if you send me any more packages that said, be a monk, I will slice your head off. And he was like, oh yes, that's fine. And then he sent me another package. But this didn't say be a monk. It said be a monk. So I was like, well, I can't really kill him. I'll say, if you send me any more packages, I will kill you. And then he sent me a postcard that said be a monk. And I was like, okay, that's it. You know, I'm just going to kill you over there. So I went up to him like, sorry, I have to do this. And then he's like, no, I'm sorry, I have to do this. Then he started doing those weird sounds that karate people do. And then he karate chopped my sword in half. And I was like, okay. And then you know that big bell that monks have? Yeah, he did that and he said karate chop. And then he started trying to kill me. It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. 10 more packs to go, so don't worry, don't have to suffer anymore, people. I mean, I personally think this is enjoyable, you know? But most of you guys probably your ears are like dying right now. I'm actually just gonna fix the microphone because like just open. Ready? Let's open this one. Wait. Okay, done. Gee, that didn't take long. 10 more pickety packs to go. One more elite and I'll be happy. If not, I will probably, you know, you don't want to see, you never want to see. 300 bronze players. Yes, awesome. I always wanted 300 bronzes. Do I even have 300 bronzes? I'm gonna quick sell all of them. Come on, all I want is one more pickety elite. Oh, I can sell these gold. I can actually probably get all my money back from selling golds, but I don't. I just realized, so I wanted to dismiss all of them. Now let's just go into the auction house and be nice and sell everything for like $100 because why not? No, we'll sell golds for 100, elites for 50, and then we'll sell bronzes for 500k. I wonder if someone would actually buy it. If they did, I'd probably be like, thank you, and I'd probably give them all my cards. All my bronze cards, of course, but... Oh, whoopsie daisies. Okay, Raymond Felt. Oh, yeah, no, I won't tell a story about the Felt. If you want me to, I'll make another video, but comment down below. Okay, done. That's all our pro packs. Let's see how many golds we got. Gee. So definitely a lot. Doesn't end. It is. Silvers, meh, and I think we'll have 300 bronzes. Ready? Oh my dear me. Okay, that's all the bronze we've got. Okay, let's go. Oh, shivers. No, you didn't see that. Alright, so how much is silver selling for? $500. Meh, whatever. You know, should I just sell all my elites? Let's see what we got today. So we got that 81. You know, I'm just gonna quick sell. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna sell. How much? I just want to see how much the average gold sells for because I sold them for 5k and nobody's buying them. And I'm like, are you people insane? Yeah, I just want to see what the average gold sells for. $5,000 and nobody even bought him. Alright, fine, we'll just sell them for 3k. You know, let's just quick sell all of them. Actually, no, never mind. I want to see how much that Elliot is worth. Sean Elliott. It looks valuable. Seen Eliot. Come on, give me 700k. Okay, wait. I want the elite one. Oh my gosh, 102k. What is the what even is that flag? I'm sorry, I don't even know what that is. Is that even a flag? Okay, what other cards have we got that looks good? Nothing. You know, let's do a quick update, team. Just look at this magic, guys. Ready? Just look at. Oh my god. Pretty good if I do say so myself. Now this one I like. Ready? I have a blooming golds. Actually, you know what we should do? We should buy platinum. I'm gonna make a whole nother video of this buying weird players. Alright, ready guys. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, cabbages.